Everybody, JCB here with the Awesomiss, and you're watching the Awesomiss YouTube channel. So it's been a long time since I've done a review on this channel, and not just because it's been a long time I've done a video on this channel, period, and not because people haven't been reaching out to me asking me to review their products. They have, it's just I haven't gotten any requests of products that I actually feel like I would want to use. And to be honest, when Emoko first reached out to me wanting to know if I would review their electric scooter, at first I was a little unsure. And then I saw this photo. Shoot, I might get to look as cool as this guy? Sign me up. Though I personally like wearing socks. Emoko offers a wide range of personal electric vehicles, and I would definitely be interested in trying any of these bad boys. But I just couldn't get over how cool this guy looks. So I opted for the HVD-3, which on Amazon is called the Electric Scooter Adults 30 miles per hour and 35 miles by 800 watts 10-inch off-road tires, dual disc brake systems and shock absorption, folding commuter electric scooter with seat for adults. Just rolls off the tongue. But really, if you want to make sure you're getting the exact same one I did, look for the one with that exact title or just click the link below. Anyway, they reached out, I said yes, they said cool, buy one, and I said oh. So I did. Here we are in the garage. I just cut open the box. Never mind that guy. Anyway, let's open this thing up. Here we can see all the packaging inside. It's packed up really well, actually. Lots of foam. Here's a box that was inside there. It's got some stuff inside. It's got like a fender. Looks like a plastic fender on top. Yep, it's a plastic fender. Here's a toolkit. Here's the instructions. And lastly, here's the instructions for putting on the front wheel, which are different for some reason, but they look really easy. Just a couple of steps, some very simple tools. Anyway, here's the seat. Yeah, it looks like the seat. Take out this foam, and there it is. Got a couple more pieces to take out, and so it looks like exposed. Here it is out of the box. Gotta clip that thing, and look, right here, there's like a scuff. I mean, you guys saw how well it was packaged, so I guess there's no avoiding things like that. But here's the entire bike put together. It was actually really easy to assemble. The hardest part was definitely this plastic fender. It just had 2 screws that go up, but there was nowhere in the manual that said anything about that. And then the headlight was also kind of a figure it out thing. The seat went on very, very easily. In fact, also the front tire went on super easy once I figured out you can rotate those shocks. So I did my first drive, pretty fast. I like it. This little guy is what triggers the accelerator, so I had to adjust that position a little bit because I had it too high up. I think I'm going to take the seat off simply because it gets in the way. I don't really want to sit, I don't think. The instructions are a little lacking. There's nothing about installing the headlight or about installing the fender. In fact, I couldn't read anything. Oh, wait. Still, there were not any real assembly instructions, though there is a lot of information in here about a lot of the cool stuff the scooter can do, including a cruise control mode. So let's take a look at this thing. First off, I have to say I'm not a big fan of the seat, despite how cool this guy looks. It is possible to take the seat off entirely, but to do so properly requires you to take off the rear shocks. So I didn't do that. Instead, I just disconnected the pole so that I wouldn't have to worry about that being in my way when I wasn't using the seat. The tires are full rubber, which means they won't pop, which is great because I have no idea where I would buy replacements. The controls are super easy to use. The throttle works great. When you release it, you just kind of coast to a stop. The brakes also work really well. They react exactly like you'd expect if you've ever ridden a 10-speed bike. It also has turn signals so that you can alert everyone around you what your intentions are, and it even has a cute little horn. I'm not a huge fan of the RGB light show on the sides, though I think I read in the instructions you can turn those off. And lastly, it has a headlight that works pretty well. So I know what you're wondering, how does it drive? So let's go take it for a spin. The off-road tires work really well in the dirt. I would not recommend driving them in loose gravel, as I tried that for like 10 seconds before this thing kind of came out from underneath me. Thankfully, I was not hurt. Overall, riding it is a lot of fun. So far, the fastest I've gone is 42 kilometers per hour, which is about 26 miles per hour, which is also about as fast as you're legally allowed to go in a residential area inside a car. One of the reasons why I decided to try out this new scooter is because I recently took a new job teaching at a new school that is really, really close to my house. So close to my house that if I were a student at that school, I would not be eligible to ride the bus. So I figured on nice days, I could ride this guy to and from work. In fact, I tried it out one day just to see how long it would take to get there, and it was about 6 minutes. It normally takes about 5 minutes to get there by car, so once the weather warms back up, this could become my daily driver. And if you're worried you'd be too scared to ride something like this, fear not. My wife thought so too until she was on it for about 30 seconds, and then she was confident enough to take it all the way around the block. So that's the HVD-1 electric scooter. If you're in the market for an electric scooter, I would highly recommend it. It was a fantastic ride. I thoroughly enjoyed it, and I think I'm going to hang on to it. I do have a link down below. It's not an affiliate link, it's just there for convenience if you're interested in checking it out. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, keep being awesome. Like Chuckies are all over the place. It was crazy. It was really good. Highly recommend. And then there was Monstrous, the Monsters of Latin America, which is also pretty awesome. Then Silas offered to take us into the Blumhouse experience to finish off the night, where we saw the Black Phone costume, the actual Five Nights at Freddy's costumes used in the upcoming movie, and one of the original dolls from the film Megan.